Hi folks, I'm going to give the Masterson Stay Wet palette a bit of a heads up. New membrane, and underneath I've got a sponge, sopping wet. It doesn't come through the paper. Well, yes, it does come through the paper, but it doesn't go back the other way. The paint doesn't go through. That's right. It's been on soaking from yesterday. That's where you can actually see it. All right, okay, that's most of it. The membrane will last. It will stay wet, workable for several days, and sometimes longer than that. We're going to have some paint spray. Put it where you can see it. Okay. Paint spray, some titanium white, using this graduate tube I got. Can you see that? Yeah, put it all there. Good dollop. The ultramarine is one colour that doesn't behave itself. It does dry quite quickly. So there we are. I'll put some of that out. Even when it's in the box with the lid on. The box itself is not guaranteed airtight, so you have to remember that. But they're quite expensive. I paid about £25 for that, 35, or maybe 40 years ago. Somebody was demonstrating them for our art group, but I don't belong to it now. Although I've got a lot of friends in it. I stopped several years ago. I remember for about 25 years. Now, I want some ochre. Okay, could just about see that. I want some, that's 3 colour. I'm not counting the paint spray as a colour, or the white. So we want some burnt sienna. Put that there. It's quite stiff, this one. Graduate, acrylic, burnt sienna, and last but not least, well, that's opaque. Yeah, let's have some of that. It's opaque yellow, cadmium yellow. Oh, there we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours plus the 2 ancillaries. For want of a better word. Now I'm staying with acrylics because for a long time now I've been trying to go semi-abstract. So I try full abstract, but it's not really what I do. But it's creating an atmosphere with the landscapes. That's the important thing for me. And that's the brush I used yesterday. Well, one that's almost worn out. I'm going to take a leaf out of the Danish painter's. I don't mind giving her a plug. She's been a great encouragement in her videos, and it chimes beautifully with what I feel about landscape painting by abstract. It's okay doing photographic quality, very clever and all that, but I'm a great believer in don't let the painting do all the talking. In other words, leave something for the viewer to put in. So what appears to be rough is really a distillation of all the subjects, making them sort of subordinate. We can do some lovely things with the sky. We're only limited by our imagination or lack of. I've put 2 coats of household white emulsion on this piece of paper, so I don't know. It's a little bit buckled, it would be. I'm not using any medium other than water. And for those of you that have actually looked at the video I did yesterday in 2 parts, it's because my memory card, it stops at 30 minutes and carries on recording, but twice now it won't go past the 30 minutes. So I had to do it, post it into two parts. The 30-minute part and the 4-minute part. It was a bit of a nuisance, but it's quite a new car. I don't know, it might have been a bit too dirty. They said it was corrupted, but I don't know how it can be corrupted. So it had been used. So I'm using a 32 gigabyte one. My brother-in-law turned up earlier with my sister earlier, and he collects everything. He doesn't throw anything away. What as you want it, he's got it. And he said we've got loads of memory cards, Dave. So I'll be on his ear roll for that. Right, okay. So here we go. Let's give it a spray. I know I can't speak for anybody else but myself, but I just love doing these things. And the water just helps it flow a bit. We're going to go over all of this. Let's have a horizon there. Oh yeah, I was going back to the Danish painter. She uses a ring binder of, not ring binder, I can't remember the word, but she uses a lot of quality, well, very good quality cartridge paper. I've painted on cartridge paper a lot, but with watercolour. But I can imagine that, well, I'm going to try it. I was at Hobbycraft a couple of days ago buying some acrylics and some of these, look, some of these pencils, these watercolour pencils. They will get used, but they'll last my life. And I've got 3 crayons, but I'm not copying any other artists, but you get inspired, like people, hundreds of people following what I do. So, you know, we learn from each other, but don't copy. That's the key word. Let's put a bit of sienna, lump of white. Just get that on. So this will take some covering, but we're building up layers of paint. So let's have a bit of blue now. Look at that. Oh, it's just fun. The fact that you can quickly, when it's dried, you can go over it. It's a fantastic medium. I never used to like it. I fed up with the drying speed and so on. But now I found a way through, thanks to this lady painting in a way that I like to paint. There's another one who's not on YouTube. Well, it wasn't last time I looked. There's Jackie Gardiner. I think she does a lot of mixed media and a lot of both. I do oil painting, but I'm not into oil painting at the moment. You see my table, it's covered in oil paints, and now it's getting covered in tubes of the acrylic. So, abstract sky, I'm not. It doesn't matter about whether the colours are right or wrong. People fill in the gaps when they look. You just give them bits to look at. Well, a bit on the horizon, bit of light colour. Touch of sienna. All right, let's get some dark now. All right. Let's get the darks in. We can go in with the lights. go over the edges. Right, okay, let's do a bit of a foreground. We could put a bit of light, bit of a pond, and we can get some red, blue, yellow, or Payne's grey, probably Payne's grey, be better. Payne's grey is such a useful colour, or pigment. We're not using it as a colour, we're using it to change the other colours. Now, I don't want to do what I did yesterday, but you're always aware of repeating yourself. A bit of red. Alright, a bit of a green in there. Right, nice bit of green, bit of red. Go around the pond. Just go over everything. Just build up the colour till you get the colour you want, till you're happy with the look of the thing, not the accuracy of it. Okay. Now we want a bit of dark around the edge here. Right, okay, let's get some bushy stuff in. Plenty of red. I don't worry about what it's like at the early stage. Just work away until you get something going. Because of the drying speed of this, it's glorious. Oh, don't make it too obvious, eh? There were dogs. My neighbour's alarm went off as well, but thankfully that stopped. Right, get that green. Paint's drying very ferociously fast. Right, I'm going to spray the paints. which is evaporating like mad. Now this is my varnish brush, look, I mean it's such a worn out object, but it works. Trouble is, one problem I have is painting the green or the light greens too strong. You can see the difference between that side and that side. Not that it matters. Get that in there. Not sure about this yellow. It seems to be what I was using before, but all the time I'm just letting the paint in the sky just dry off a bit. Oh, let's get this. Get this, some of this sky in. Let that dry off. It's getting a bit turgid. Ooh, that's a bit fair, isn't it? Let's dilute it a bit. Get that white over there. Peep-holed. The size of this sheet is about 9 by 12 inches. Well, that's all abstract in there. Let's get some blue, grey. Well, it's a beautiful day in London at last. Follows on from yesterday. I'd be cooking some chicken on my barbecue. Being retired, you can do this sort of things. Well, let's have a bit of drama. Let's mix a bit of burnt sienna with that. I've mixed a bit of burnt sienna in with the blue and grey there. Right, now a nice bit of white. Let's try this one yesterday. Now I might not like this, so I'll go over it. You know what I'm going to use, which I forgot to use yesterday, was a palette knife. Put plenty of colour in. Right, we could get a bit of a drama in there. A bit of Right, okay, we'll let that go for a minute. Go back to the right, look about this now. Bit of the boardwalk here and some other painting. Let's have a muck about with a knife. Bit of red, bit of ochre, and use ochre. Use a bit now. Good fun now. So it's going to a knife painting. That was supposed to be a bush. It just sort of says water, doesn't it? Probably ruined it now, but it's very enjoyable. Don't know that. Should have stayed with the brushes, shouldn't I? Right, let's get the brush back and let's Got to lighten that up a bit. Well, we're sort of trying everything to this one. Drag them down over that suggestion of water. Well, I can't say I like this very much. The sky I'm quite happy with. But well, getting better. a bit of light through that middle. I'll put some colour back. Pull that over a little bit. Well, I don't think I can do much more than that. Let's take the tape off. Oops. But they're not going to all turn out to be masterpieces by any means, but each one is just nearer to the goal. I'm relatively new to all of this, having spent most of my time doing pretty, should I say. But as I know a lot of you have stopped watching. And I completely understand. I started the channel with watercolours, and there are many, many hundreds of watercolours on my YouTube channel. Put that over there, put that underneath there. Okay, get that, stick that on top of that. Oh, there we are. Oh, maybe it's not so bad. I'll put the double mount on it. So there we are, another one. The sky is coming out quite well. But we've got a bit of bounce in the paper. So I'll just push this camera back. Ooh, into there. Oh, there we are. So we've got a little bit of sunlight peeping through the clouds, coming through that pond. Pond's not very good, but anyway, I'll get this photographed. I'll post it and see how we go from there. Thanks for watching, folks. Do appreciate it. Goodbye.